Hey everybody, welcome back for another video. Hope you're all having a great day, evening, morning, afternoon, wherever you might be. Hope it's going awesome. So yeah, continuing with Bitcoin Cash. So the price of Bitcoin Cash has pushed the cryptocurrency market over 100 billion. That is a billion with a B for the first time in a couple weeks. And this is something that we kind of assume that we would not see again for a while because there has been so much volatility, and especially everything that has been going on with SegWit and Bitcoin. So yeah, I think I said it earlier in the other video. So this thing kind of appeared on all the websites that say the prices for the coins, and everybody was kind of surprised. And then it was around $200, and then completely swung. It was swinging back and forth between 30 and 40% up and down. And when I talked about it earlier, it had gone to 91% of where it had before during the 24-hour period. But like I said, this would definitely be a pump and dump situation for at least the first couple days as this thing is getting onto its legs. There's been so much drama with it. People have talking about that they're never going to use it, that they're completely done with cryptocurrencies. I don't understand what all the drama is. Other coins have forked before. There have been forks of the Bitcoin blockchain before, but they just become other coins that people are still using right now. So this isn't anything spectacular, at least not to me, but there seems to be a lot of drama with it because this apparently is a coin from China, and a lot of people are against it for that very reason. So from its 90% up that it hit earlier, it is now 60% down. So it only says it's up 30% from the 24-hour period, and it's sitting at around 310 a coin. I personally expect it to go a lot lower than that. I don't think people are done with this coin. I think people are going to completely smash the price back and forth. I was reading people talking about the profits they had made earlier. There were a lot of people who had 10 to 15 Bitcoin, like the original one. So they received that many in Bitcoin Cash, and they are completely trying to do everything with their friends to completely wreck the market for this coin, that is. Surprisingly, and I say surprisingly because I expected a lot more drama, every single other major coin that is, Litecoin, Ethereum, Ripple, what have you, all the ones that are in like the top 10 list are barely moving. I think the only one that's moving is NEM. NEM, don't quote me on that. But yeah, everything else is up maybe 1% or down 1%. Everything is literally sliding sideways, and it is quite remarkable. I'm not going to even lie. I expected a lot more drama, but apparently it seems that all the drama is focused mainly on Bitcoin Cash because of what it is. So in brighter, more cool news, there's a company, or there's a cryptocurrency exchange called Binance, that is finance, but with a B, so Binance. I'm not affiliated with them. I do not know them. I do not work with them. They are not paying me. They apparently are a pure cryptocurrency exchange that has done something quite remarkable that I never thought I would ever see. So apparently they offer 0% fees on trades, sales, buying, etc., everything that is on their platform, which is not, I don't want to say questionable, but when I read about it, I was kind of like, okay, yeah, that seems kind of weird, especially, so everything that's been going on with Coinbase the last 2-3 months, all the constant drama that they have. I've done trades on Coinbase before, and I don't know if you guys use Coinbase, or if you're in America, if you are whatever the case might be, wherever you are, if you use Coinbase, when you're trying to do a trade or when you're trying to buy something, it'll say, how much is being traded, what's being going back and forth, and it'll also say right next to it what your fee is. So I think I was either doing a purchase or a trade one day, and it literally said that my fee was $25, and I kind of sat there for a good 3 or 4 minutes trying to figure out if I actually wanted to do it. I mean, it was worth it in the end because of the sum that I was sending, but it's like nobody wants to pay that amount for a fee. But these people at Coinbase, I trust them personally because of they're a big company. Like I always say, they are certified and stuff like that, but the fees are kind of too much. So this is why I found this story very interesting about Binance. So what they say, or what has actually happened many, many times, is that you guys have noticed there have been tons of exchanges that have been hacked, that have they halt transactions completely, or whenever there's too much traffic on their website, like we saw a couple of days ago, all these exchanges had such problems with giving people their money, the same problems that have happened with Poloniex or even Bittrex, or like I think Kraken has had a couple slowdowns. I haven't been on the website during those days, but I'm sure that it has happened. This has happened to every single exchange. They say that this is mainly because that all these websites have been made hastily, and that the main goal of these websites is always just to look pretty and for the company to make money, which is probably 100% true. People will not use your website unless it looks gorgeous. And the people who are making these things, they're not making this because they want to, help us out and they want to be our friends. They're there to also make money. Binance apparently launched 2 weeks ago after they had an ICO, which I did not follow because there are way too many ICOs happening. There's like 5 a week. And they issued, people who took part in the ICO, they issued them with BNB. That is not to be confused with Airbnb. BNB stands for Binance Coins, and apparently these allowed users to pay fees, withdraw, and trade on the platform. So that, as I'm reading this, I was like, okay, that clearly seems the way that they were making money. But they apparently say that they have completely cut all fees altogether on their platform. I'm not 1000% sure how this works. I tried looking it up and I found no immediate answer. I'm not exactly sure how they plan on functioning if they have no fees or if they just in some way plan on or hope that people will continue using the Binance coins. But it's very interesting, the thought of being able to use an exchange with zero fees, because we already know that there are network fees, which is one thing. If you're changing, back and forth on the network, 4 or 5 cents, that's one thing, but $25 is a dramatic push. So it now makes us wonder if other exchanges will also follow suit and do the same. That is probably not going to happen. They might lower their fees, but if Binance is a success in any way, shape, or form, this will definitely be very interesting, especially because they say that they have a very strong team and that they have made their exchange so that there is nothing but the tightest security possible. Like I said before, all things can be hacked. I've had people ask me questions before, what's the safest wallet? And then I tried telling people, if you have a wallet in your bag, if you have a wallet in your back pocket, someone can snatch it, someone can take it. There is nothing that is 100% secure, but you can do your darndest to get as close as possible. So this is something to definitely look into. I am always wary of new exchanges in every single way, especially I'm the same way with new coins as well. I don't hear like something that's really hyped up and I go, oh yeah, definitely got to get into that. So I will probably be looking at this for the next 6, 7, 8, 9 months. That's not a joke either, to see how people are faring with this, if people are losing their money, if there's any slowdowns, whatever the case might be, because this could be very, very interesting to get into. Like zero fees, you can't beat something that's free. That's just not, everybody wants something that's free. Lastly, and this is a continuation of another video as well, it has to do with the stock market, and the Dow Jones today hit 22,000, which I think when I first got into, I don't remember what the number was when I first got into investing, but it was not that. And this is also interesting because I was just talking about stock market crashes, which everyone or a lot of people believe is somewhere on the horizon. Like I said, things cannot go up forever. The price of Bitcoin, the price of everything will not continuously go up. At a certain point, people will get afraid, and it's really crazy. And it's kind of sad as well when you look up anything for stock market crashes and you look at articles from the last 3 or 4 years. There have been so many people who have been predicting market crashes, and none of them have taken place. Which, but there's a saying, if you keep if enough people say that something is going to happen and then it eventually happens, they end up, they're right eventually. So it's kind of a matter at this point, when will this happen? And it's really fun. So it hit 22,000 today, and it just hit 21,000 in March, which was already a huge thing. There were tons of articles about it. And even when you Google about it or try to find more information about it hitting 22,000 today, it's like an excitement, but it's not a oh my gosh, this is great. I'm pretty sure other people are starting to realize, hey, this might be a bit too high. So apparently the push to 22,000 was helped in part by Boeing company. I think they had the highest gains. McDonald's, which I was very surprised about because they were definitely losing money about a year or two ago, but they've changed all their restaurants and all this other stuff, and now they're using robots to serve people. So I guess they're saving money in some way. And the United Health Group Incorporated, these were the three of the 4 main stocks that got the largest push. And the fourth one appears to be from Apple. They gave their quarterly report, whatever it might have been, to show that they had made an exceptional amount of profits, because every single time they release a new iPhone, people go and rush to give Apple their fingerprints. And yeah, they had a 5% rise, and this apparently pushed the Dow over to 22,000. And last but not least, it was also helped by Donald Trump, which a lot of people, I mean, I don't talk about politics on this channel. I will not talk about politics on this channel. The channel is not about politics. But I remember when his presidency, when everything was kind of, getting started, everyone assumed that the stock market would completely crash under his name. And I thought the opposite. I know there was a lot of hype around him becoming president, things being bad, but this guy is a businessman. He did not, I mean, he got a small loan of $1 million, what have you, but he's not an idiot. He knows how to make money. He knows how to talk. And this is why he has become as rich as he has. So apparently his new policies that have taken place, or the things that he is now putting in place, which include tons of tax reforms and tax cuts for people who have money, these also give a push to the economy, because a lot of the big people who are in the stock market or in other markets in general are rich people. So when they hear, you're going to save a lot more money, they definitely push the money that they would have spent on taxes that then goes into other investments. We live in a very interesting time, ladies and gentlemen, whether you know it or not, or whether you can feel it. I definitely feel it. And it's kind of scary sometimes to think that we live in a world where you can create money and where prices just continuously go up and then eventually they will crash. But yeah, I didn't mean to end it on a sour or scary note. That was not the point. Yeah. I hope you guys are having a great day, having a great summer, wherever you are listening to this. It is ridiculously hot here, and I am very excited for the end of the month, which is September, and then it will be fall again, so I can start wearing sweaters because it's too hot. All right, guys. I hope you guys all have a great day, great evening, and I will talk to you all soon. See you.